really interesting. It says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, this is Jason with Denwerks. Got something pretty cool. Today it's a 2000 Jeep Wrangler. Actually in really nice condition. Pretty much a survivor. It's amazing because it's 19 years old. It hasn't been abused, hasn't been molested or anything like that. Thing's only got 41,000 miles. It is a 2.5 4-cylinder with a manual or with a 5-speed transmission. So it actually is really fun to drive, especially a lot of city driving and stuff like that. Definitely you can do some off-road type things with it. If you want to check us out on our website, you can. It's denwerks.com. It's DENWERKS. A lot of people put an O instead of that E, so that's why I said E. You can also see us on Instagram and Facebook. Also, I own this one, but if you have something that you think is bat worthy and that I can represent correctly like I do in my videos, I would be happy to entertain helping you sell one vehicle and a collection. And I definitely like to do no reserve auctions. So we don't have to do a no reserve, but I think it's funner that way. And you know, it tells you what the market is. So we'll go ahead and walk around a little Jeep real fast. I just showed you a little sneak peek of my R100 GS Paris-Dakar bike. It's a super cool bike. I'm just learning how to ride here recently. And in September, end of September, I'm going to have a little road ride with friends at the end of September. Probably go an hour and a half or something like that. And, you know, ride, eat lunch, hang out, have conversation, and then ride somewhere else, and then go home, go on through your day. So anyways, if you want to know more about that, we'll have that on Instagram. So now I'm going to get to the rig. I just told you I was going to show you a minute ago. So we're going to go ahead and start showing you the lights first. It's kind of sunny out, but you can see the lights are working. You got bright lights. We got turn signals, right and left. And also when he's doing that, you can see, do the turn signal over here again. You can see it alternates, which is kind of nice. So it's got a factory bumper on it. This is just a little dust. We've been driving it around a little bit since you've seen it in the field, but overall the bumper actually looks in really good condition. You can see here there's a little kink and a little chip right there in the paint. This was tapped just lightly. I tapped this up, just had a little thing there, but there's just a little crinkle there, nothing major. Go ahead and shut the lights off if you like. A few little minor little chips and things on the nose, nothing that really stands out overall. You can see here the fender flares have scratches, different little things. It's hard to actually make these look nice because this plastic, it's not painted or anything like that, but they start to show their age. It does have a little sealant on it, so if you want it to stay kind of black like that, you know, you can put a protectant on it like I did there. But, you know, after a few washes and stuff, you'll have to reapply it. Factory wheels. Tires are from 05. They're 235, 75, 15s. You know, the tread looks good on them. You know, but they are older, and you can replace them if you wanted. I wouldn't. I would just drive them like that. There is white letters on the inside, so you could flip them around. This is pretty typical little cracks sometimes you'll see in Jeeps right here on the edge. So there's one on each side. You can see here all the original spot welds down on the bottom. It has not been painted. I haven't seen any paint work besides little chips that have been touched up in general. That had been touched up a little bit there. Across the hood looks nice. Everything is actually pretty clean. Windshield's clean, no cracks or anything like that. Go back here and look at this wheel, factory wheels again. You can see some little marks and little scratches, little spots on the flares. Now, stupid me, you saw the pictures of the top. when I had it in the photos, and the top was older, but it was in good shape. But look what I did. I put a rip in it. It got right here to the edge, and I forced it down and ripped it. So that's bad for me and good for you, because I am going to get a new top for it. I'm going to order it, and I believe I'm going to get a black one, but I might get gray. I don't know. I'm not going to put the top up and even show it to you, because you're also going to get new windows and new back window. I don't know about side windows yet, so those will be really clear. I think the kits come like that. So, but for now, it's the top and side windows on the back and rear window. So, bonus for you guys. Stupid for me. So, you can see a little ding right here on the corner. Let's go ahead and show the lights back here. Got tail lights. You can see the brake lights are working. Blinkers, left and right. And I believe the reverse works. Yep. So those are all working good. You can see it's got a hitch on the rear. A couple little chips. Probably something hit it at the bottom. Probably going, you know, in some dirt or something like that. So it put a little pinch there. You know, this thing's in actually really nice shape for the age. You see a little scratch going across there. Quarter panels all look good. They're not rusty. Again, you can just see some little markings and stuff on the running boards, or the flares. Up around the edge here, all looks really good. Doors look good. Little scratches, little rub marks you can see right here from the top being on it in general. When I got it, you can see here there's a little chipping. There was a bracket that went on here, and it was a light bar that went across, and it really wasn't good looking, so I took it off. So that's what those little marks are there. So, and they're the same on the other side. You can see this little crack right here. So, and that gives you a good view of it in general. I'm trying to do my best so you know exactly what it is and what it isn't, and just a nice Jeep. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some more stuff. So we're just pulling it over here in the shade a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Got Keegan in there. It's kind of got nice legs, but I am married, Keegan, 25 years. So, just kidding. So you can see we got a little dirt on our floor mat. We'll put that back in there, but I just wanted to show you the carpet. You know, we were out in that field, and we'll vacuum that for you, but carpet looks good overall. Seats look really nice in general. Obviously proves the 41,000 miles. Right here is the only wear you'll see on the seat. It's ripped just a little bit. If you wanted to prolong that, you know, you could have a person put a little section in this, but what I would do is probably take it to an upholsterer and have it pulled a little tighter and sew it. But they could put a panel in there, or just leave it. You can see the dash looks great. Nothing major, no problems or anything like that. 5-speed. It does not have air conditioning, has radio and all that. You can see here that it's got a roll bar, sound bar up on top. Rear seat looks really good. No one ever sat in it. The folks that I got it from had it for 15 years and had 30,000 miles at the time. They lived in California. It's a California rig. Brought it up here and only drove it 11,000 miles. So, and they're retired now, and I was just trying to do something a little different. You can see the door panel is in good shape. Original VIN sticker right here as well. We'll just take a look at the back. Can you open up the tailgate? Actually, that's not hard for me to do, but you can see the top is in here real fast. It's kind of nice on this top because besides ripping it like I did, you just unconnect everything and you fold it back and put it in here, on the bars. So that's actually handy because a lot of the old Jeeps didn't do that. You had to remove the whole thing, snaps and all that stuff. So it's kind of handy because you can have it up and down real fast. You can see here all the original spot welds. Everything looks good in general. So just easy to get to. Let's take a look at this side real fast. The dash looks good on this side. A little something got spilled in here in the glove box. But again, seats look good. Channels and everything. Everything looks good in the door jambs. So overall pretty clean. I mean, I'm kind of impressed with it in general. So we'll go ahead and pop the hood open. Real easy. Just hit the little things there, and then you lift up. I think I can do it myself with the camera. There we go. And there is a prop rod. If I can do this with a camera in my hand, one hand, then I know you can do it by yourself. There we go. Sorry you're looking at the fence here, but engine compartment actually really clean overall. No modifications or anything like that. All the original stickers are on it as well. You can see it there on the hood. There was one on the tailgate back there as well, but all those match. 342 at the end. You can see the catalyst sticker. We actually will take a photo of that for you as well, but very clean inside here. So nothing really to do but just drive it and maintain it. Go ahead and start it up. We'll listen to it run. It just runs real smooth. Sounds good. Sounds like a little sewing machine, really. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. Sounds good. So we'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. Hey, thanks for cruising around with me in the little Jeep. It's actually fun. I actually like driving this thing. I took my dad and my son out last week into the airfield, and it was kind of fun because we looked at a lot of military Jeeps and stuff, and I've had a lot of military Jeeps, but this thing just drives really nice. You can see the radio works, fan. Actually, down at that airfield there was a B-17 bomber that's being restored that was in Portland on top of a gas station. Really cool. So that's pretty neat. Horn works, wipers, and then we can look at the dash. You can see the tack works, temperature gauge 41, 304, brake light, the fuel gauge. Everything's working, except the only thing I can't show you right now is the speedometer moves. But we'll drive it down the street here real fast and just cruise around a little bit. Then also, two months ago, the reason my dad took me down there for that air show thing, there was a B-17 bomber there that we flew in, and it actually went over our house. It was really fun. You can see that on Instagram. There was a picture of me in the front where, you know, all the glasses on the front, and I'm looking at the propellers, and it looked like I got shot because I hit my head on something. I had blood all over my face. Very cool. So anyways, we'll just cruise around here. It drives nice. I'm going to lay on the brakes. This is a 5-speed. I'll just show you that the brakes don't pull. It actually drives nice and straight. Steering wheel's not shaking or anything like that. Should have looked behind me. Someone almost rear-ended me, but that's okay. Last thing I'll check. 4-wheel drive works and everything like that. I can't really show you that on the point we're driving. I just wanted to make sure the cigarette lighter works. Might take up smoking, but I'll probably actually use it for my, it's hot, it works. I'll probably use it for my phone instead. So anyways, have a great day. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Jeep underneath real fast. You know, just like anything that I sell, the first thing is I look at the outside when I'm buying it, and then I hop underneath. I want to look at structure and everything, and you know, just different components. And sometimes a video helps a lot in general over, you know, just doing photos and stuff. You're obviously going to see those in the auction and things, so the pictures. So we'll just start here from the front to the back. It's actually a pretty solid Jeep in general. It's, you know, like I've mentioned before, it's not been a garage queen or anything like that, but you know, you can definitely tell that it's low miles and stuff. But you know, obviously it's been driven. You know, if you look at the front axle here, you can see not really any seepage. You can see just a little coloration there, but nothing that's hitting the ground or anything like that. All the axles and everything look good. We're going to hit all the Zerk fittings and stuff underneath here. In general, you can see the steering pump looks good. No leaks or anything. No leaks in the radiator. You know, up underneath here, oil pan looks good. You know, I haven't really seen any leaks. You know, I've had this for a little bit and hasn't been dripping on the floor or anything like that. You can see the body mounts are nice. You know, this thing doesn't have any rust. I haven't seen anything on it at all. You can see this body mount looks good as well. All three of them across there. Rockers all look nice. Transmission, again, I don't see any issues. It shifts nice. I don't see nothing of concern. Transfer case or anything like that. You know, no leaking or anything. You can see bottom of the floor looks good as well. You can see back here, this is sometimes a problem area back here. It actually looks good. If we can take a look at this side of the rocker and the body mounts, everything looks still good on this side as well. Bushings look good. See, they're not all cracked up or anything like that. The exhaust, I haven't seen any holes or anything like that, or noises, strange noises or anything. Everything looks pretty good in general. You can see the back of the gas tank has been dented in. Not a big deal. I mean, if you didn't like it, you could put a new one, but I'd probably just keep it. It's actually a plastic tank with a metal shield. The shocks are Rancho RS 900s. I think they're supposed to have little boot covers here on the back, just like they are on the front. But overall, it looks pretty clean underneath. Everything seems to be in good order. There you can see those boots. If you look up behind the wheels, they look good. You can see there's not been any accidents or anything crazy up underneath here. You know, overall, just a really nice low mile Jeep that you can actually drive and enjoy. We'll go ahead and answer any questions that you guys have on the auction. You can make comments, give us a phone call. Also the tires are from 2005. I was looking at the date code. Where'd it go? Right there, 2005. They're on the sidewall. So anyways, you might want to change the tires down the road, put something a little more aggressive on it, but for now these will seem like they're doing okay. So anyways, it is no reserve auction. Have fun bidding.